Perry's films have grossed over $1 billion worldwide, making him one of the most successful African-American filmmakers of all time. Is his success parallel to the way he portrays Black people in his productions? See why Denzel Washington blasts Tyler Perry's plan to ridicule Black men. Tyler Perry is best known for creating and portraying the character Medea, a tough, elderly woman who is often the voice of reason in his films. Perry has also written and directed several successful stage plays, including Diary of a Mad Black Woman and Medea's Family Reunion. His films often deal with social issues such as racism, sexism, and poverty, but they are also known for their humor and heart. His films have been praised by some critics for their humor and positive messages. However, they have also been criticized by others for their stereotypes and negative portrayals of African Americans. According to critics, when Perry writes his scripts, he constantly finds a way to mock Black women for their inadequacies as human beings. This puts Black women on the bottom rung of society. He not only humbles them, but also humiliates them, acting as if it were the only way for them to advance. He makes sure that women who are single mothers, having extramarital affairs, or who are struggling financially are beaten, slapped, shamed, imprisoned, degraded, or left out in the elements. As a mirror of how he wants his viewers to see him in real life, Perry portrays a foolish caricature of an older Black woman you might know about who we are talking about. He portrays both of these character types to either highlight the alleged defects of young ladies or to lecture the women about their shortcomings. What are your thoughts about this? Spike Lee, a filmmaker, nursed a grudge against Perry, claiming that the latter promoted racial stereotypes. Since Lee is someone who holds tight to culture, he never fails to criticize Tyler Perry's portraits of Black people. Additionally, Perry is frequently accused of abusing Black women, exploiting Black women, and promoting stereotypes that primarily demean Black women. The majority of these criticisms center on Perry's theatrical drag performance of his Medea character, a mashup of his mother and favorite aunt, two individuals who had a significant influence on him. But despite all the criticism, he has made significant contributions to the ongoing fight for representation. Drag dressing comes to be seen as a self-inflicted wound in a society where Black males are frequently emasculated. If Black men were more adequately represented in movies and on TV, the practice wouldn't be as harmful as it is now. Do you know what the irony is here? The fact that Perry has made $1 billion, mostly by playing an overly offensive and humorously loud matriarch figure while wearing a dress. He has consistently focused on and highlighted Black women's stories all through his career. Astonishing amounts of content have been produced in a relatively short period of time by Perry, the creator and producer of a distinct MCU, the Medea Cinematic Universe, honoring narratives that Hollywood frequently overlooks. In order to give the situation even more outrageous context, the Tycoon who constructed his own production facility on a former Confederate military base in Atlanta also directed 23 feature films and produced a number of scripted television series. His patriarchal attitudes are merely disguised by his artificial bosom, clothes, and a wig. In brief, many who support Denzel contend that Perry's portrayal of Black women in films like Acrimony, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, For Colored Girls, and several others has seriously harmed how the general public views Black women. Why Black women are usually in pain in the majority of his films remains a mystery. They are either humiliated or cheated off and left to the side while everyone just watches. Critics assert that if Perry were genuinely interested in promoting Black voices in the entertainment industry, he wouldn't portray women in his films in such an insulting way. It would be difficult to track down any of his films in which a Black woman isn't viewed as any sort of negative adjective linked to stereotypes about Black women. Other celebrities, besides Denzel, have publicly criticized Perry for how he portrays Black people. The most recent is the rapper J.D. The BET Awards were held in Los Angeles in June 2023, and lots of stories came from the event. Later, D-Block rapper JD posted on Instagram about the show, because the show mostly disregarded many of the West Coast forebears of rap. He was quite angry with Tyler Perry as well as the show itself. The performance was part of the show's effort to honor the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. E40, Warren G, Redman, and other performers were included in the show. JD was obviously upset at the absence of West Coast talent. F the BT Awards. Are you still on that? So now we set tripping on beat out west. You banned from Los Angeles, California until I start seeing some West Coast rap veterans get the props we motherfucking deserve, JD wrote on Instagram. Perry seems to strive particularly hard to prevent well-known deeds from receiving their just rewards, with the exception of himself and his pals. Fans of Tyler Perry on Twitter agreed with Denzel's assessment, with one writing, "Tyler Perry supporting black actors and actresses doesn't take away from the way he portrays black women." Another person commented, "Tyler Perry does use black actors just to promote trauma films. Yeah." Now we have to listen to your opinions. Make use of the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. Do subscribe and click on the bell icon for more.